If you are someone who has been struggling with depression for years, or has some sort of depressive episodes for some period of time, or in general is diagnosed with depression, doesn't matter. I hope that this video would make you feel better, or you would apply some of these steps in your journey to manage it better. I want to put a disclaimer. I'm not a therapist. I don't have a degree or anything else. I'm a person who just struggles with it also and has some sort of managed some sort of structure for himself, for herself, so I can just manage it better. And when I apply all of this like simultaneously, I can like literally see that I feel so much better, and my depression 90% or more is just doesn't exist during that time when I apply this. Even just by watching these videos and just seeing that there are people like you who are struggling with the same thing makes you feel better, makes you feel less alone, because this is what sometimes I tend to do. I would just search up with people who have the same issue as me, and I would just feel better, because sometimes we just tend to forget that we are not alone in this journey, whatever what we are dealing with. So this is what I wanted to say at first. So just by starting everything, as I've said, I have struggled it for almost 8 years, and I have been struggling it like through it like since high school. Right now I'm already working and it's been like years after it. And I have tried many things. I went to therapy, and also I've applied many techniques to make it better. But sometimes the depression just comes back, and it's a thing that I have understood that I have to rather deal with deal with it and to learn with it than to fight with it. So I think that's the first step. If you are catching yourself in a place where you feel like you are constantly like fighting with yourself to make it better, to make it the monster in your head, like it is separate from you, I think the first thing that really helps is the mindset that you are living along with it and you are not fighting against it, because the more you fight, the more it wants to overpower you, sort of. I also want to mention that, in my opinion, everything is possible. Even these sort of things can be healed, because we are so limitless. Our mind is limitless. We have limitless opportunities to heal. If you are finding yourself triggered, because I used to do that too, when somebody would say that you can be healed, I would sometimes get really triggered. But in my opinion, not getting triggered and getting more patient with it, with yourself, and to being open to opportunities of the depression, probably even going away, can make you feel more hopeful in this journey. Okay, so for first, I would really like to mention about meditation. Meditation is an amazing way for me to help with my depression. So the first thing what I would do during my meditative state is I would just imagine this sort of cloud, and that I would imagine that the depression is a cloud, is a dark cloud in my brain. So I would just imagine it like this, and the deeper I would go into my meditation, the deeper I would easily like feel it in my brain. So I would just literally imagine it as like sort of a dark cloud, and the deeper I would go into my meditation, then I would just imagine this cloud kind of like disappearing. I would imagine that my brain just is cleaning up, and with meditation, like the depression just goes away, like a cloud just comes clear, everything becomes brighter. I would literally visualize that. So this is the first thing, that after doing this for several days, like 4 days, I would feel like my depression just went away, because I was programming myself to clean this up during my meditation, like some sort of fog, some sort of vibration just clears it up, and I would just train it so much that I would feel like my brain is sort of more clean. like it just took a shower. And as somebody who really struggled during that time, I assure you that this really helped me. So if you haven't tried meditation or just imagining your depression being a cloud and just going away, I definitely recommend this. And the next thing is breath work. So this is the exercises that you do. You do just breath work exercises. You slow your breathing, and this really helps you. This lowers your stress hormones, for example cortisol, and gives you a sense of calm. So also you can manage it, you can make these two together, like sort of a ritual every single day. Like you can at first meditate, then you can do your breath work, and just mix this together, and you would feel so much better. You would feel more calm, you would feel more relaxed. And of course exercises. I think that exercises are an amazing way, like going to gym and yoga. But in my practice, if you are somebody who also has anxiety and depressive thoughts, yoga can be not be the first thing that would help you in this. I think that mixing both of these together, gym and yoga and other types of exercises, is the perfect combo, because yoga more of a like it is supposed to like calm you down, be more in tune with your body. But gym has an amazing benefits. For example, when you go to gym, it releases endorphins and serotonin and other natural brain chemicals. And the gym is some sort of meditation for me also, because if you are doing some hard you work out, like you can't even make yourself to think about other things, to think about your problem, to think about depression. It just won't let you, because you are literally doing a meditation during gym for me, because you are focusing on your body, you are focusing on your pain. And when I started to also do this and going to the gym and plus yoga, because you are moving your body, you are moving your energy that is stuck somewhere. This is an amazing way. And even you can, like, there are days of course that you just don't want to go to the gym, especially when you are in your depressive episode. But making yourself and just imagine that after like your session, how much better you would feel. This will sort of make you go there, because there is not a single day that I made myself to go to the gym and I regretted it. There is not a single day that happened, because every time before that there is some sort of resistance, but after it I'm so happy that I did that. So that's from that's important. And of course this is more common thing, like it's socializing, because of course it helps you to deal with loneliness better. And I'm somebody who is quite busy, and I have to sometimes be like with myself or work from home. So socializing is an amazing way to um, get out of this rut, because we are social creatures, and this also can have an amazing benefits, and it helps me with my depression also. And this is like somebody, I put this so you can feel whether you align with this also or not. So it is sense of purpose. So when I feel like I forget that I even have a sense of purpose, I live too much like on autopilot. I just leave, go to my, I don't know, I just sleep. Okay, it wasn't good, but anyway. So I just sleep, I don't know, eat something. Um, and I do this like constantly and living on an autopilot. Sleep, work, eat. This can make your depression so much worse, and I think you can relate to it. So do things out of your routine, and remember that, in my opinion, every single person on this planet has a sense of purpose. And I think that depression also can become stronger when you forget that you have a reason to be here, that you have a sense of purpose to live here. After making yourself understand and get closer to what your purpose is, this makes you feel better. Even you can still stay sort of in that depressive mode, but you also simultaneously think, okay, of course I can like I have a reason to live. Of course, I have a will to live because there is a reason that I wake up every day. But when you constantly wake up and live on an autopilot, do the same thing, do the same steps, this can make you feel so much more depressed because you feel like a sort of a zombie, like living all the things all the time, the same thing all the time. So sense of purpose is a huge thing that helps me manage my depression. So these 5 steps, not just doing them separately, but these 5 steps, doing them together, helps you so much. This is kind of a structure that you live with. When you do every single step, or some of these steps, not just one and go with it, you realize that you have a strong backbone to manage everything. And I know that this journey can sometimes feel like very lonely because it can get annoying when people give you advices. But as somebody who can definitely relate with this, I'm so sure that if you just start to apply this and try to like mix them together, structure and be disciplined with it, if there is like a small part of you that wants to overcome it, and I know that there is a part of you that wants to overcome it, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, then I think that it will really help you. So just try this out and get back to me what kind of like results you have seen from it. Thank you for watching this video. Give a like and subscribe if you liked it. See you at my next video. Bye.